Good afternoon, good morning, and good night to everybody. Democrat wants women to show feet pics because he thinks you're in so much trauma, you need a relief. And Home Alone makes an appearance. Oh my God, it's Christmas! And the Trump protests have started out swimmingly. Will it be the winter of love we've been waiting for? It's an insurrection, look out! And Democrats are very angry at George Clooney. This is your fault! And we remember my favorite part from the debate between Biden and Trump. And Trump's resume looks a little interesting, doesn't it? And then we go down this article of the left coping in absolute mayhem. This is the Derek O'Shea Show. Let's have a good time, shall we? Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go let the world
Trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all of our folks stepping on them because of less black.
I wear heels. They're not for a fashion statement. They're for ammunition.
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.
Begging for our enemies to penetrate.
Trump incited an erection.
COVID-19 heel for checkup.
Cishet white males.
Yeah, and so
Oh, I hate those.
Even I won't buy bacon anymore. It's too expensive.
And then punches him in the chest.
Why did your friend Jim Comey let you off so easy?
I need a dick. He's an opponent.
COVID isn't over, and the pandemic isn't over.
It's not over, COVID. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show. We're on a freaking fantastic day. Oh, it's good to see. I need to do the telegram. Apologize for being just a little bit late. I was helping out an old lady. She was struggling with her car, and I was, those moments in your life where you're like, should I ask if they need help? And then you do it. And then you're sitting there and you're like, I'm now talking to you for about 30 freaking minutes. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up to talk to you forever. But I did anyways, because what are you going to do? You're not going to tell some old lady to, buzz off. Get out of my face, old lady. Get out of here. You're the worst. You're the worst. Let me see. Dude, what is going on with my settings lately? Okay. What's up, that one? The world needs more nice gingers. Thank you so much. Yeah, the world needs more gingers who are okay to help out the old ladies for they... You should have told her to subscribe. I should have told her to subscribe. She was struggling opening up her trunk, and it was frozen solid. And I was like, I got you, boo. I got you. And she's like, well, I don't want to break anything. And I'm like, you're not going to break anything. Don't worry. We're doing this together. We're in this together. It's not like COVID. We're in this freaking together. But let's go down to some of the funniest things. This video right here is one of my favorite videos that I've seen online. It's so good. Watch this.
Hey, everybody. I know some of you are upset that Kamala lost. But here's an idea to show support, ladies. Post a picture of your feet with the caption, "I'm still standing." That way she knows you still support her. Hey, everybody. I know some of you are...
I've been thinking about making a bunch of posts online, just faking, freaking out. I think the new grift right now is to fake outrage over the election results. Yes, they are blaming George Clooney. Of course they're blaming George Clooney. The Democrats are like just trying their best to find what's the answer. Because it can't be because she's a terrible candidate. It has to be
The only reason is because of white supremacy, men not wanting to vote for women, and now blaming George Clooney. That's about as far as they're going. I'm not falling for that, sir. No, seriously, just guys.
Hey everybody,
if you're,
I know some
just
of you
post
are
your feet
upset
pics.
that Kamala
I'll send in
lost.
my feet pics.
But here's an idea.
You don't want to see
show
that.
support, ladies. Post a picture of your feet with the caption,
I wish when this guy did. Oh my God, look at this. I wish I just updated my system and everything's all messed up. I wish when this guy did this video, he had drool falling down his nose. Just constant drool, just ladies.
I'm still standing.
And it was breathing heavy. If you could post your feet pics.
Hey everybody, I know some of you are upset that Kamala.
Look at those eyes. They truly, truly tell a story, don't they? One of fear and folly. But the biggest thing we've been asking ourselves this whole election cycle is how will conservatives and Democrats respond based on who wins? And last night we saw the beginning of Summer of Love. Those are predatory eyes. Yeah, they are. Last night we saw the Summer of Love. And the Summer of Love began, and my first thought was this. Perfect. Everything's going really well for me right now. This is what you get for helping out old ladies. This is what you get.
This is it. Don't get scared now. This is it.
Don't get scared now. And this is exactly what I looked like as a kid. For real, though, I'm not one of those fakers who just say that. I always thought, okay, this is it. Don't get scared now. The regime is out. Everyone is ready to loot. Everyone is ready for Summer of Love 2.0. This guy believes to never let a tragedy go to waste. Yes, he does believe that. He's like, women, I see you seething over there. I know a good way that you can help yourself unseethe for a moment. Show me them feet pics. Let me see them feet. Spread those feet out. Put some peanut butter on them feet. Let me just lick off the peanut butter a little bit and have a good time. Yeah. This guy. Yeah, ladies. This is the face of a man who wants to see your feet. Show us thy feet, and we will have thy renaissance. The liberals, the liberal men need their fuel. The liberal men need their ammo, and their ammo doesn't come in the form of a weapon of war. I love that phrase so much. No, it does not come in the fray in a weapon of war. It comes with thy feet pics. Feed thy goblin with thy feet pics. In fact, if you guys don't mind to send in your feet pics to me. Yeah, I'm a feet guy. No, I'm not. I actually do not know any feet guys anywhere. Is there... I think feet guys are so interesting to me. I honestly think it's just a troll. I'm just like, is feet really that interesting to you? And they're like, oh yeah. Just the way those feet curl. And just the stinkier the better. I don't get it. I sorry. Just this just in for those of you that are straight men. There are a lot more interesting parts on a female than the feet. At least that's what I think. Unbelievable. Did you hear that they also in debt because of a large extravagant campaign concerts? Yeah, I heard that Kamala Harris is $60 million in debt. Is that true? Can somebody confirm that? $60 million in debt. You raised $1 billion. I mean, if that right there, honestly, if that right there doesn't tell you that the Democrats should not be in charge, I honestly don't know what will. If they can't handle a bill, you know, they make fun of Donald Trump. They're like, Donald Trump, this face. Donald Trump had such an easy life. He was giving a couple $1 million. He's not like me and you. He's different. And then Kamala Harris is given $1 billion and they're like, what do we do with this money? Let's go into debt. Because the money is free. And when the money is free, you can just hire all these artists from the early 90s and early 2000s to get up, from Bonnie Bear, Bon Iver, who I do join. I love a good Bon Iver song. It's a sweet love-making music. To Megan Thee Stallion, to J-Lo, to Usher. I can't think of any, Beyonce. Dude, you know Beyonce be costing money. That's probably how she got in the dead. Beyonce and Oprah. You think that all these celebrities are doing this for free? You think that the celebrities, because they care so much about democracy, they care so much about democracy that they're willing to do it for free? No chance. No chance. They gotta collect, liberals and celebrity activists see a paycheck whenever it's election season. They're like, oh yeah, I'll endorse you, Mamala. Oh yeah, you're a great candidate. By the way, I cost $20 million for this event. And I know that campaign money runs like gold. It's gold digging time and Mama needs a collector. Check. Mama needs her check. It's all in the eyes. I'll probably see him in the news. Find it, fix it. This guy? Yeah, me and him. This is actually my brother. From another mother. Man arrested to see women's feet. Yeah, they had drones and everything. Beyonce didn't even sing. Honestly, that's one of the funniest things for me, is Beyonce not singing. You know how, you know there's gotta be like at least 100 to 10,000 people. I mean, the reason she filled up stadiums is because that obviously she didn't even win the popular vote. You didn't even win the popular vote. And that's been my favorite cope right now, is watching Democrats talking about that. They keep saying these things. They keep saying, you know, the majority of Americans are not happy with the results. I'm like, is that true? Because I would say otherwise. I think the majority of the Americans are actually excited about the results. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's Maybelline. Did you know Inauguration Day is going to be wacky? Oh, dude, Inauguration Day is going to be absolute chaos. It's going to be scenes. It's going to be exactly what we want. I hope we get that. I hope that same woman that did the meme of her screaming comes out from the woodworks and it's just like, I'm ready to do it again. Mama's got to collect her paycheck. Did Kamala actually exist? No. Kamala is a figment of your imagination. Those right-wing conspiracies of Kamala Harris with the AI-generated scenes in the back. She was our first AI-generated president. What if, though? What if? And then this guy's like, let me get those feet picked. I know Mamala was AI, but I want it. Live streaming inauguration? Oh, we will. Trust me. Trust me. We'll live stream. We're still going to live stream. We're still going to have a good time. Just because the election over, it doesn't mean that the Democrats are not cringe still. So I had a little Home Alone moment.
This is it.
Don't get scared now. God, I love this movie. I am so ready for Christmas movies. I don't know about you. I'm ready just to go down the list. But I saw the events unfolding in Chicago last night, and I could only think it's gonna get so much worse. Donald Trump, you will pee. Donald Trump, pee pee poop. Donald Trump is poopy pants. Donald Trump is probably gay. They went to the Trump Tower. Get a job. My life is not yours to mandate. What does that even mean? I love leftists so much. He's literally trying to control our bodies. I swear to God. Donald Trump is literally going around saying, your body, my choice. Not a joke, people. Donald Trump literally wants to own your bodies. Donald Trump, it's my body, my choice, okay? My body. My body, my choice. Oh, God. Do they actually think he's in there? Yes. Donald Trump is like all-knowing and all-being. He's everywhere all the time. This is actually a beautiful Trump Tower. When I lived in Chicago, I used to walk by it all the time and like think about going there. Wait, what else is this? Aid to Israel? End aid to Israel. Victory to the Palestinian resistance. But my first thought when I saw this being broken down and this being the only city of real protest that was filmed anywhere, is this it, liberals? Is this all you have? Is this your huge moment? Is this it? Is this all you got? Is this all you're bringing to the table? This one moment couldn't even fill a city. See, I have said this for a while, that if Donald Trump wins, I don't think leftists are going to riot. I think they're done with it. In fact, I saw a video this morning from this super cute guy. Let me pull up his video. Where is he? Didn't pull up. Okay. I saw this video from this guy who said that rioting and destroying cities is like so 2016. It's like so 2016. So I don't think anything's gonna happen. And I think this is it. This is their one last protest. It's like a Lord of the Rings moment. You know, this is all they bring. Is this all you have? Did Hamas already say that they were going to stop fighting? Yeah, I did see that Newsweek article being passed around. Hamas, Newsweek, ending. Hamas said, right here. Hamas calls for an immediate end to wars after Trump. A senior Hamas official calls for an immediate end to Israel's war against the group at Gaza Strip and plan to achieve Palestinian statehood in remarks shared with Newsweek. Of all places, Hamas, you choose Newsweek? Okay, yeah, I don't want your stupid. The election of Trump as the 47th president of the United States is a private matter for all Americans, Hamas political bureau member and spokesman Bassem Naim told Newsweek. But Palestinians look forward for an immediate cessation of aggression. It's that cessation of aggression against the people, especially in Gaza, and look for assistance in achieving their legitimate rights of freedom, independence, and the establishment of their independent self-governed state with Jerusalem as its capital. Yeah. Day one, he's already doing it. But this is it. This is it, liberals. I think how big of Trump's victory, and I don't know if you've seen some of the leftist cope online about talking about the election and I'm seeing some of these prominent leftists going around and they're saying, you know what? We need election security. I don't feel comfortable with this result. The LOLs in me are over the top and I love to see it. Now leftists are calling for election security because they don't believe what they've seen. They can't understand, while that many Republicans came out, how Trump won the popular vote and is sweeping by that much. I thought Trump was going to get 272 electoral votes. The dude is killing it. Like 300. He's going to give the Free Palestinian protesters what they want. Best president already. I know. It's just so funny to me. But the Democrats are coping so hard, they don't even know what to do with it. I love this story so much. Democrats rage at George Clooney for pushing Biden out of following Trump's blowout victory. It's all his fault. Democrats. So they go from the reason people didn't vote for Kamala Harris is because she's a colored female. George Clooney is being attacked by despairing fans in the wake of the Vice President Kamala Harris' humiliating defeat in the 2024 election campaign after an actor demanded President Joe Biden step aside. Yeah, it was George Clooney's fault. It wasn't Nancy Pelosi. And let's just watch this clip one more time to remember what that debate was actually like that ousted Joe Biden.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare because all of these people are coming in. They're putting them on Medicare. They're putting them on Social Security. They're going to destroy Social Security. This man is going to single-handedly destroy Social.
Yeah. It's George Clooney's fault for having eyes. Seriously, Democrats are so mad about Kamala Harris. They think that if Joe Biden was just to continue to run, everything would be fine again. Are you high? Are you on crack? What are you nuts? You think people are just so in their own bubble that are like, you know what? It was because Kamala Harris didn't have a likability. That's what it is. And Joe Biden is just a more likable president. That's the only reason Kamala Harris lost. No, the economy is crap. People feel that. And the rich people don't. And the rich people are the one lecturing you saying, the economy is just fine. Like, yeah, for you. Especially some of these more prominent leftist podcasters who are multimillionaires. And they tell you, the economy is fine. If you look at the metrics. And the thing you know about statistics is that you can sway your statistics and your the way you do graphs, the way you research statistics to not factor in. Real wage growth is a big one to look at. And I know a lot of people that haven't gotten a bigger boost on their wages. Trump's confused look is just better than sex. Honestly, he's like, even Trump in this moment is like, you know what? Even I have sympathy for this guy. Even I have sympathy for this man right here. But here are some of the things that's so funny to me. Thank you, George Clooney. I love you, Joe Biden, but we need a new nominee. Someone bring me George Clooney. We need to have a talk. I would like to take a moment and thank George Clooney for shoving the most incompetent candidate down America's throat to ensure a Trump victory. Yeah, that's what happened. Trump should not forget to thank Hollywood celebrities, especially George Clooney. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. God. George Clooney just did what everyone in the world saw. A man losing his mind on stage and should just go to the home. Just go be a president. Go do little things. Go talk to people about corn pop. Go tell us the story about your hair being rubbed again.
With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Joe Biden. God, Earth to Joe. Cheers, Joe. I'll never forget the day you put on that MAGA hat and made me love you again. We'll never forget the president that he was the first president I've been more gaslit about him being totally fine health-wise in my life. I was yelled at by so many leftists everywhere about making fun of Joe Biden because you had to make fun of Joe Biden because if you didn't, you can't take what he says seriously because he was losing his mind. It was just so sad to watch. And they wouldn't listen. So you started mocking it. And they're like, oh, how dare you mock an old man? And we're like, exactly. He shouldn't be president. And they're like, yeah, he's just fine. What are you talking about, stupid right-hard? Okay. This meme being passed around is just my favorite. The president's work-life experience. Donald Trump, Fulton County Jail, full-time prisoner. Drive-through server at McDonald's, full-time for 1 month. More like 1 day. Garbage truck driver for a month. Honestly, if I could just have an honest moment, my resume kind of looks like this. There was a time in my life where I was just in and out of jobs. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and I was kind of losing my mind. And I kind of went from, I worked at like Whole Foods for like a month, and then I worked at a coffee shop for a month. I was like doing electrician apprentice for a month. It was just so bad. Have you guys ever done that? Have you ever gone through a difficult season of your life where you needed to find a job and you didn't know what to do with your life? Trump's confused like it's just better than sex. It truly is. It truly is better than sex. They're mad. They're very mad. Axios put this article out. Behind the curtain, the most powerful Republican president in the modern era. I'm starting to agree with everything that's being said about, I am thankful that Donald Trump won this election and didn't win the last election because he can do way more with this election. And not only that, people are hungry for change more than ever. Donald Trump has vanquished the Bushes, Clintons, and Bidens and Obamas and the entire establishment of both parties. Why it matters. Trump is stronger than ever, backed by a party wholly remade in his image. It's in his image, but it's really just a populist movement. And opposed by demoralized and defeated Democrats. Yes. Trump will come to power better organized, better staffed, and exponentially better positioned to dominate his party, and the nation than he was last time. Trump is going to hopefully surround himself with better people this time. It's seemingly looking like he is with RFK Jr. I hope RFK just goes in there and wreaks havoc. And I saw Thomas Massey is going to be in charge of agriculture. I'm a huge fan of that. The guy is a raw milk extraordinaire. By the numbers, Trump's victory was astonishing in its sweep and scope, but by 2 states, Washington and Utah, went more heavily for Trump on Tuesday than in 2020. Trump is backed by a remarkable 1 in 3 voters of color. That's my favorite cope. They're just like, oh, it's because it was a woman. Yeah? Is that what it is? Or did you flood entire communities with people from other country and then they took their jobs and then they took up all the government funding in those cities and then they saw them living for free and they saw them getting food and they saw that they were making more money and they weren't even U.S. citizens. Those people got angry. You saw apartment complexes taken over. And the media was like, it's only a few complexes. It's not a lot. It's just a few. You're like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and those few of us are pissed off. President Joe Biden won Latino men by 23 points in 2020, but Trump won them by 10 points in 2024. Shout out to my Latino friends. Thank you, Latinos. In your face, Democrats. You thought the Latinos would change their mind and go to the Democrats because of a stupid Puerto Rico joke? No chance. There's a reason we live here, man. There's a reason we live here. Okay. Women saying Kamala only lost because she's a woman, hating women that didn't vote for her. Feminism at its finest, truly. Feminism is such a, like, every cause starts out good, and then all of a sudden, like, the demons come in.
What if we take it to this level? What if we do this? What if we do that? Yes, we should do that.
And then all of a sudden you look at feminism and then it's like that old lady I was just helping. You know, There used to be a time in my life where I would just help out anybody that needed help, especially females, because you're weak. No, like, but when it comes to cars, I was an auto mechanic for a while. I went to school to work with cars. And so when I saw a female struggling with a car, I go, hey, do you need help? Do you need me to look at it? Is there anything I could do for you? Is there anything I could help you with? But now in today's culture, it's like, if it's like some young chick who's like, looks like a leftist, I'm like, I'm not talking to you. I'm not gonna help you with your car. You think I want to get lectured? Oh, you want to help me because I'm a woman? You're like, oh God. Yes? Is that okay? I don't know. I didn't know many females in the automotive industry. I apologize for that. Swill says, our aunts who burned their bras are ashamed of the modern feminists. Oh, 100%. 100%. You know, it was like some of my aunt who's like she's like a tomboy. I mean, so much of feminism is like, females want to play sports. Females want the vote. And you're like, okay. And now it's just like, and they need to represent 50% of the company. And they need to have equal pay, even if they don't have a resume to give them equal pay. They need, it's just like, okay, equal pay. Now women are outpacing men financially and outpacing them when it comes to going to college. Is that what you wanted? Now men feel like now it's just overbearing. Shut up, man. I don't need help opening this door. I remember one time I got yelled at by a woman because I opened the door and held it for her. And she was like, what are you doing? I was like, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, my bad. They never see the woman are the ones making women struggle in society the most. Yeah, I know. There's so many of those videos online of women just like crying, going, if I could go back in time and yell at these stupid feminists that force me to get a job like men and being in these spaces instead of just being home and being a stay-at-home mom, I would do it in a heartbeat. You see so many of those videos. But it's true. Of course, our government wants women in the workforce. The taxes go up dramatically. Like, it's just huge. And now everything goes up. The big picture, roughly half Americans oppose Trump is left with little solace, even less federal power. Trump's romp flipped the Senate to Republican control, and the GOP is on track to keep the House. I've been more judged and damaged by women. That's the thing about you females. You guys are very harsh on each other. That's really sad to see. Like the amount of things that you guys say to each other. We would fight each other. Like men, we would fight each other if we said those things. We just joke around, you know, you're gay, you know? Oh, you can't say that. It's like, it's just a silly thing. Can I? I'm going to say that. Trump can brag a new coalition brimming with record high Hispanic support, working class zeal, and surge in younger voters. And any restraints from anti-Trump Republicans in Congress or inside are gone. Thank God. We need to get rid of these rhinos. I know a few of them won, but in due time. Wilson, what's up, dude? Derek, I've slept so good the past couple of nights. I'm so hydrated off leftist tears. Haven't felt this healthy in a while. Wilson, I'm so happy to hear about that, Wilson. Wilson! I'm so happy to hear. Are you going to go snowboarding? It's snowing. How has it happened? How Trump won says a lot about how we govern. Trump advisors tell us. Trump will be Trump. I think that's my favorite thing about Trump being president now is that Trump literally he's not going to run again, so he can do whatever he wants. And so if he doesn't do all the things that he says he's going to do, I'm going to hold the feet to the fire. We're going to get angry with him because it's like, you don't need a campaign, dude. Go and do your thing. Be the wrecking ball we want you to be. Go drive the neocons nuts. Regulate the government. Make it better. Fix the elections. Put a wall up. Actually have some sort of border security. And take it seriously. I want more than a wall. I want the National Guard at the border. Like, the idea that the cartel can just come in and out whenever they please is insane to me. That's insane. No serious country would ever allow that. Any serious country would put their army at the border in a second. Or add a Coast Guard unit. Let the Coast Guard. It's just like, we need a very serious, and not people that you can be paid off to. Which Rhino won? Oh, God. I'm gonna get back to you on that. I saw a list. I'm gonna get back to you on which Rhinos won. Trump will be Trump. He said that he did whatever he wanted on the campaign trail and would do more in his office. He surrounded himself with capable people, like he did with Susie Wiles and Chris La Civita on the campaign, to bring some method to the public madness. Leverage his new base. Trump sees himself as a champion of toughness, Axios says, and the working class, which attracted a lot of Hispanic and black men to his predominantly white blue-collar base, which is so funny. You know, the Democrats always are trying to champion the unions. They're trying to champion, you know, the least of these. And they still do not have the mental fortitude to realize that they are only championing the rich and the 1%ers. I mean, you saw it with the people they put on stage. It's such an obvious point. It's no accident that Stephen Miller, a top advisor on immigration policy advisor in the first Trump term, is expected to have a top White House job. God, they're so triggered by Stephen Miller. If you know any men who haven't already voted, get them out of the polls. And 6 months later, every man that you know to the polls. Destroy traditional media. He hates the media critics. Yeah, because they're all against him. They're all part of the elite. The transition being smooth is odd to me. Watchmen, I know. I'm wondering too. I'm wondering what's going to happen. I think it was because it was such. I think because the election wasn't that close. I think they're pulling back that whole, we're going to fight this, because they know that fighting it now just looks so silly. It looks so silly to fight it. Trump destroyed Kamala. Destroyed. I mean, this was the red wave we were told about last election cycle. And I remember everybody on the left just making fun of people on the right. Oh, you thought you were going to have a red wave? This country is now democratic. This country represents Democrat values. You just saw it everywhere. You saw them making fun of the right. You saw them cracking up at the right. They didn't know. They thought. And this is the red wave we were foretold. Trump hates media critics and witnessed a new power of X. That's like the one thing libtards really want to get rid of is X. God, they hate X. They hate X so much. They hate X. X is like, I put Elon Musk is enemy number 2 in their eyes. The guy who, you know, helped make electric cars, helping out space, you know, the things all liberals care about. They hate him so much. Wilson said it's wild that they cry, kill capitalism, while the majority of the wealthy vote Democrat. Large-scale gaslighting at its finest. 100%. 100%. And the people in my family that are Democrat are all incredibly well off as well. It's just like, can you not see that? Can you not? They're just like, well, it's just because I'm done well in my business, done well financially. Why is it always like the kid that grew up in wealth, that went to private school, then that went to an Ivy League school, that now is like working for these higher institutions and as a multimillionaire? They're all voting Democrat. What does that tell you, Democrats? That you're out of touch. You're out of touch with the majority of America, who is actually the middle class and struggling. It's kind of sus. This is following from the beginning of what people were getting, that Trump would be the next part was arrest and shock the world. I'm waiting for. I wonder about Q. It's easy to just be like, this is what we said. The Democrats committed major crimes. Mayorkas needs arrest. We'll see. We'll see if any of these Democrats their feet are held to the fire. I'm wondering what approach Trump's going to take, whether it's like, let's bring healing and just forgive these psychotic individuals and just move on and start making people's life better. It's hard. It's like, do you focus on holding some of these psychotic people accountable, Or do you just really focus on making people's lives better first? I think you make people's lives better first, and then you go after them. Just so people don't go, hey, I'm suffering here. Like, go after Mayorkas, but really, I would like my grocery bill to go down. Like, I think I care about that more at the moment. Elon, possible Antichrist? Yeah, maybe. Antichrist is supposed to come out of Egypt. Pound the woke. Don't underestimate the damage Democrats did to their brand by promoting political correctness. They love political correctness. It's like, this is systematic racism. Democrat strategists told us it's a huge problem for the image of the party, not just Harris. Well, they keep leaning into it. The Democrats keep leaning into wokeness and pretending they're not woke. They just try to rebrand wokeness. And it's so funny. Trump saw this as a vital to the turning of independent and apathetic voters and Republicans, or at least Trump Republicans. The campaign was only the beginning. You know, the wokeness, it's just, it's just like, it just makes the working class man worse off, is what it is. And like, they just can't see that. Elon for Commerce Secretary. I would love that. Elon just go in and audit the IRS. Trump needs to get rid of those IRS agents too. I wish Trump would just get rid of I don't even know. Just let's only have sales tax. You know what I mean? Yes, things will cost more money, but then you'll have more money and then you'll be more frugal in your life, where majority of Americans would be better off if we didn't spend so much money on crap. I'm going to see Trump authentic unless he goes after those people. I'm not going to see Trump as authentic unless I hope he does it at the end for myself. Elon for Commerce Secretary. The big picture, roughly half of Americans oppose. Okay, we're already past that. Trump will be Trump. Pound the woke. Pound the woke. What to watch? Expect Trump to lure economic advisors who will be accepted by the corporate establishment. Oh my God. As if Kamala Harris didn't do that. Based on his path to power, he knows his presidency will hang partly on low inflation and robust growth. No, not partly, largely. People want to feel better. People want to feel good. And that is what Trump will be known for. If Trump doesn't figure out a way, which is so easy, lower energy prices and everything goes back to normal. It's just such an easy W. It's like one of the easiest W's known to mankind. Make us feel rich again, even on the lower class. Make the money flow and everyone will feel good. And then people will keep Republicans in power. But if Republicans just go on and like bitch about AOC on Fox News instead of actually doing work, I'm going to lose my mind. I think day one, we're going to start calling Republican congressmen every day and asking them what they did that day. We're going to call them. I miss calling congressmen. We're going to call them every day, asking what they did to make America great again. And if they say we're struggling right now because the Democrats are filibustering, which watch Democrats start filibustering and pretending that they actually like filibustering now, will be just so funny. Willie says promoting free trans surgeries in jail might have been a mistake. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the funniest part. It's like, you know, what an insane statement to make. Yeah, we should have free trans surgeries for jailmates. Really? Why? Because it's part of their woke ideology that if you want to transition, you can go to jail and get it for free. Don't just pay for your trans surgery. Go to jail, commit a crime, and then come back. And you can have it for free. You can have it for freaking free. It's crazy that most of the that's the most important thing right now that they are willing to give to inmates. Well, I wouldn't say it's the most important, but it's on their list. It's on their list of many things. It's on their list of what's important for them. And the woke ideology is what's important. You know, Kamala Harris, we did that clip last night of Kamala Harris saying, we need more woke in America. Woke is good. Woke is good. And you're like, really? What's been so good about it? Nothing. It's just a power grab. That's all it is. It's getting the people that are in power to submit to the people who have less power. And that's all it is. They see the people of power as horrible human beings, and they're like, we need the power to flip. And white men need to step down for a second. And we need to stop prioritizing straightness in this country. Even though we need straight people in order to make a country, we need straightness to be off the country ballot. Because it's not important. It's just so stupid. All right, guys. I've had fun today. I guess I'm going to work. Boo. Boo. Work. Work is stupid. I hate work. All right, guys. Go help an old lady like I did at the beginning of the day. I'll see you guys later tonight.
Okay, let's go.
Many who are trans are even more sad now. Maybe they're happy. Secretly, they're happy. Who knows? All right, guys. I'll see you guys later tonight. I'm gonna try to make a super fun show for tonight. I'm gonna start making my headlines now. But peace out, guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys. See you guys later tonight. Peace out. Remember, we're taking over Tim Pool's slot. Tim Pool, I'm coming for you.